In today's video, I'm going to show you how to get max gear in survival Minecraft. As you load into your world, do what you would do in any other world. Get a tree, mine it, and make stone tools. Once you've done that, also make a boat. And then with that boat, go and find water. We are going to boat along water looking for plains biome. When you're at a plains biome, turn your render distance to max so you can see really far. And now you'll be able to see other things around you. Just like that, there's a pillager outpost. Inside the pillager outpost, I got some loot, but not much or anything special. After getting out, we're gonna go look for a village, which is what you need to look for soon in your world. As night was approaching, I found a village, and this is really good because we will need a village for the next part of this plan. In the morning in the village, mine up all the hay bales and turn them into bread. Also, mine up all the beds and job site blocks in the village. Now, hit the iron golem and pillar up 3 blocks so you can hit him safely without him being able to hit you. Just like that, you can take him out and get 3 to 5 iron. Mine up the edge of the villager's house for easy wood. Once you've gone around and mined all that up, use that wood to make barrels. We're gonna use these barrels to make villagers we can trade with and get infinite diamond armor. Break down 3 blocks and place a barrel at the bottom. This makes an instant villager chamber that they will walk straight into and take a job. After you've done this, make some trapdoors and place trapdoors on top to keep the villagers in there. Now you have an instant villager trading hall that you can trade with them. Now that it's nighttime, make yourself a bucket and don't go to sleep just yet. Instead, run around and look for spiders, because we will need to get 2 string from killing spiders before the night's over. Now that you've got your 2 string, we're gonna go and look for shipwrecks. Shipwrecks are the best way to get iron early game. My shaders were messing up how I could see underwater, so I went back to normal Minecraft so I could see the shipwrecks underwater. Now look around until you find a shipwreck, and then loot the 3 chests in the shipwreck to get armor trims, books, and iron. If you're ever drowning, simply hold your water bucket that we crafted and spam it against the wall, making an air bubble to let you breathe. Now with that air, you can go and loot the other chests to get lapis, iron, and diamonds. Once you've looted all the chests, use that buried treasure map to get even more loot. Go onto the cross of the buried treasure and then throw the map away. The best way to find this is to press F3 and open your coordinates menu. Now go to the block and make sure it lines up with 9, 9 and dig straight down, and the chest will always be underneath that block. Now you can get more diamonds, emeralds, and some gold. I continued to loot multiple more shipwrecks to get more and more armor trims, iron, and emeralds. With this iron, craft yourself a shield, and the next thing that we're going to be doing is making a string duper. String dupers seems like a strange thing to make, but you can trade string for infinite emeralds, and then to things like diamond armor and weapons. On my channel, I have a tutorial on how to make a string duper, so subscribe so you don't miss that tutorial. Once you've made the string duper, it will infinitely duplicate string, which you can then use to trade for emeralds with the villagers already in the trading halls. Just like that, we can get an infinite source of both emeralds and XP. Continue to trade this infinite loop cycle by getting the string from the duper, going back to the villagers, and trading it for infinite emeralds. These villagers also trade you campfires, which can light up the area for nighttime. Now, make yourself a blast furnace to trade with the villager that works there. This villager will trade you iron armor and keep on leveling him up until his final level, because pretty soon he'll trade you diamond armor with protection 2 and other enchants as well. Now, just like that, we've gotten ourselves diamond armor, and if you level them up once more, you can get a full set of diamond armor from just one villager. Already in this world, almost straight away, we have a full set of enchanted diamond armor and are looking very good. Now, I also added some armor trims to my armor, although don't do that until later in the video. I'll explain why later. Now, trade with a toolsmith villager to start getting some diamond tools in the future. You level him up more and more, and then he'll start to trade you enchanted iron tools. Then, once you level him up fully, he can trade you a diamond axe and pickaxe. The next step to getting max gear fast is to like the video and subscribe to my channel. These videos take ages to make and subscribing's free. Thanks. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to an ancient city to get enchanted golden apples. These spawn in the snowy peaks biomes. So what you want to do is find a really tall snowy mountain and then dig underneath it. Once you think you're in the right spot that could have an ancient city, dig down in 2x2 hole so you never fall in the cave. Digging like this means you'll be completely safe. Once you've found the ancient city, use your water bucket to get down into it safely. Ancient cities are one of the most dangerous places in Minecraft because of the warden, the toughest mob in the game. You have to be really quiet going through these places, otherwise you might spawn the warden. There are 2 ways to loot an ancient city. One, if you're scared like me, you can just shift around and never ever spawn a warden, looting it completely safe. Or, if you look like this guy, you can instead just sprint around, spawning wardens everywhere, and as long as you run fast enough, you will never get caught. For beginners to the game, I would definitely recommend not trying to run around, because wardens are so powerful, they can one-shot you if you have no armor. Ancient cities are also an incredible mine for diamonds, seeing as they're basically a huge strip mine at a low level. Now that we've looted the city, head back to your base and trade to get an enchanted diamond pickaxe. With this diamond pickaxe, we can now go to a lava lake and mine up obsidian, so then we can go to the nether. This is the safest way to mine obsidian, having water at your back, so you instantly get pushed into the next block that you're gonna mine, and it protects you from any lava underneath you. Now that you've got obsidian and diamonds, make an enchantment table for later. Next thing we're gonna do is use some of the string from our string duper to make wool blocks. We will use this to get an easy way to mine netherite. Now use your diamond axe to mine wood, and when you've done it, make a portal and go through to the nether. Once you're in the nether, you want to mine down to Y level 12, which is the best level for mining ancient debris. Now press F3 and G at the same time, opening up chunk borders. Ancient debris spawns most frequently at chunk borders, so this is where we're gonna mine for ancient debris. Mine into one of the chunk borders, and then use one of the beds you crafted earlier with the wool and wood. Now, try to sleep in the bed, and because you're in the nether, it will blow up a huge mine, where you can hopefully find some ancient debris. Just like that, we've found our first ancient debris. Go over to it and mine it with your diamond pickaxe. Then, afterwards, we're going to repeat what we did before, which is blowing up beds, finding ancient debris, and mining it. When you mine ancient debris, always mine all the way around it, because you might actually find some extra ancient debris. Also, you might get really lucky finding ancient debris just as you're mining the tunnel. After blowing up heaps more beds and mining heaps more ancient debris, it's easy to get lost in the huge pathways that you've created. To solve this, start a replay mod recording, and then you can fly outside of the tunnel to see where your staircase is and find a way to get back to the portal. Now back at home, smelt up the ancient debris. We got 12 and we will need 16 later for a full set of armor. Now I'm going to trade with a villager to try to get a mending enchantment book. This might take a while, so keep on resetting the villager's trade until finally it will give you a mending trade. Just like that, we have the mending book, which will be really useful later for trying to get perfect god armor. Make yourself a full enchant table setup, which we'll use to get really good enchants on things like our pickaxe and even our armor. Making a grindstone means we can get rid of the other enchants to enchant our armor again. Grind up to level 30 to start enchanting things like your armor and your pickaxe. I got a perfect pickaxe with Fortune 3, which is perfect for mining things like lapis. Just from mining 4 blocks, I got a stack and a half of lapis. With this lapis, I enchanted my armor again and again until I had some pretty good enchantments. I then started combining pieces of armor to get a perfect boots and a perfect leggings. These things require a lot of XP to upgrade and combine. So what we're gonna do is mine XP from mining quartz in the nether. Quartz is a great fast way to get lots of XP in the nether. Another great way to get XP in the nether is to punch a zombie pigman. This will make all of the ones in the area come round until you have a huge crowd of zombie pigmen. Just taking out this horde of pigmen got me 5 levels of XP. Next in the nether, I hit a fireball back into a ghast to get the return to sender achievement. Back in the overworld, some of the pigmen had gone through the portal and were still angry with me. Although, out of nowhere, they all disappeared. I then grabbed up the final bits of ancient debris from the nether to get a full set of netherite armor. Now I smelted them up and made the 4th and last netherite ingot. Wait a minute, I just realized I put armor trims on my armor already, which means the armor will disappear when I downgrade the world. If you don't understand what I'm saying, I need to combine the armor to get rid of the armor trim, because when I downgrade the world to make it easier to upgrade into netherite armor, it will delete every single one of the armor that has the new update armor trim. So to save yourself the trouble that I'm about to have to go through, don't add armor trims onto your armor. So now I need to get heaps of XP to repair all of this armor to get rid of the armor trims. So we need to go to the nether and farm up some XP. Speed bridging in the nether. Why am I so good at this game? Wait, editor, cut that out. Right now, cut it out. Boat clutch. Oh, let's go. Now this is why you play Bed Wars in 2024, to get cracked at bridging. I mean, look at the talent. You guys, just, why is Bed Wars dying? Keep on playing Bed Wars, so you can do that in survival Minecraft. After a long grind, we've got all of our armor back to being no armor trims. Craft a smithing table, and then go in a boat far away. Go in a boat in a space where you can't see land all around, and then turn your render distance down to 2, and your simulation distance down to 5, as low as it can go. Now go back to the Minecraft launcher, and go to installations. Press new installation, and name it 1.19.2. Then in the game version, find release 1.19.2, and then make the installation. Now it should be at the bottom of your list. Go back to the main launcher and go, instead of playing in the latest version, go down to 1.19.2 and then launch Minecraft. Now you load into your world, except instead of being in the current version, it will be in 1.19.2. Do not load any of the other chunks, otherwise they might be corrupted. Now that you have a small area, place down your smithing table and take off all of your armor. Now what you can do is upgrade your diamond armor into netherite armor, and because it's the old version, you don't need an upgrade template. And with the boots, we now have a full set of enchanted netherite armor with protection 4, unbreaking 3, and mending. Now let's head back to the new version. Back in the new update, we still have our armor. And back at our base, we're now going to add armor trims to our armor. If you don't have enough coast armor trims, simply use the diamonds from the ancient city and this crafting recipe to duplicate the armor trims. If you do this again, now you'll have the 4 armor trims you need to put it on all of your netherite armor. And just like that, we have a full set of gold armor, infinite emeralds, heaps of diamonds, enchanted golden apples, pearls, gold, and tools. Our armor is so strong that I'm going to go and kill an iron golem to prove to you how strong it is. The iron golem can't even damage me as fast as I'm regenerating health, and it was simple to kill it without needing to eat once or getting below half health. And that is how to get a full set of maxed armor and tools. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next video.